Hey all, I'm going to give you a little walk around this 69912 project. So it has old Oregon plates. It hasn't been on the road at least since 99 it looks like. I do have the Oregon title, which is in my name and clean, and it now has current registration. It was originally burgundy red, according to the records, and from what I've seen under this paint, it looks like it's been gold and yellow at one point, but I do see some of the factory paint underneath in certain spots. It has real Fuchs 15x6s all the way around. For some reason it has later bumperettes on it, like 72.5 I'm guessing. It's got some rust bubbles in the fender here. The big bummer is the aftermarket sunroof. Someone put in at some point when that was a cool thing to do. Good news is I think it is smaller than a factory sunroof for patching purposes. The windshield has a crack on the driver's side here. The trim is intact. Decent shape on the windshield. It's actually in really good shape on the door frames and the quarter windows. And it's got those unique 69 door handles. And you guys know, if you're looking at this, the 69912 was kind of a one-off. It was the one that had the same body as the 911, so it was a long wheelbase with that little bit more flare in the rear. And it looks like it's had some sort of accident back here at some point in its life. Things just don't quite align like they should. I'm guessing it's one of the reasons why it's got the bumperettes on it too. Or they just thought they were cool back in the day. And I'll show you a little more in depth on that when we open the deck. This side looks good. Kind of more of the same over here. It's actually pretty straight except for that one rear quarter. Some more bubbles here in the usual spots. And this corner is looking a little rough, although the body, it looks fine. Looks like it just took a strike to that turn signal box. Go ahead and open the doors. I took the carpet out so you can kind of see the condition of the floors, and I'll walk you through what I've seen. So this is the interior. So it has one original seat that was done in the 70s, as you can tell by that velour. And some unknown origin seat. I have no idea what that's out of, but it's not a Porsche seat. It does have all the correct gauges and steering wheel. And if you thought you were cool with your 917 shift knob, have you ever seen one of these? Crystal. So the floors, it looks like he, when I spoke with the previous owner, he had it since, I think since it's been off the road, like in 99. He picked it up then, and intended on it being kind of a project, but he wasn't really a car guy, so it ended up sitting in his garage until I took it off his hands last year. One of the things he did was, he said he took a wire wheel to the whole floor and put on whatever this blue stuff is. He said it was some sort of rust preventative, but I've never seen that before. But you can kind of get an idea. And you'll get an even better idea at the underside when I show you those photos on the lift. Nothing that looks like holes or anything on these sides, but it's hard to really judge with all that blue stuff on. Go a little wider here. Whoop. I bumped the gimbal. And this all looked pretty solid to me. Walk around to the other side. I'll pop the hood and the front while we're at it here. This is going to give you a better look under here, so let's do that. There she is, the powerful beast. There is the engine number. So when I checked in the registry, it looks like this engine number is in the correct range for this series of car. So I'm assuming it's the original, but I haven't gotten a certificate of authenticity from Porsche or anything on this one. I did see it running when I got it, and it didn't smoke, and it did start up pretty easily, but it's been off the road a long time. He put in a new distributor, got a fuel pump, things like that just to get it going, but I haven't even tried to start it again since I've gotten it. This is that damage in the quarter that I was referring to earlier. So I would guess that that panel would need some work. You can see it kind of the good side versus that one. It's still kind of punched in a little. So it made that deck lid fit a little weird. Let's look at the other side here. So same news over here. The floors actually look pretty solid, but it's got that blue goo in it. And this is where that floor is patched, which you'll see underneath. So this rear floor on the passenger side would need a replacement. And this was solid from underneath, but that looks a little crusty to me right there. But yeah, again, it's hard to tell with this stuff if that's just, you know, sealed, it's been sealed over, or what's going on there. But this looks good again here. I know those are places they can rust oftentimes. The doors look good. You can get a look underneath. Oh yeah, there's no window regulators in this for some reason. So the windows are just being propped up by that piece of wood you see in there. You can see that, that yellow that I was referring to in the jams here. And then there's that original burgundy red underneath that. Still got the ping when you close the doors, that's nice. And let's pop this open and take a look. So you can see that RS prop rod there. Yeah, it looks like there's definitely some rot up here. When you look at it from the bottom, it doesn't appear that it's gone all the way through, but yeah, it's definitely got some of those front pan issues that these get from the battery. But otherwise, it's looking pretty good in here. The smuggler's box looks pretty clean too. Let's see if I can get you in there. So pretty tidy in there. So yeah, that is her. Ready for your hot rod project or restoration project or patina rod, whatever you're into. You can see the spare over there. I just had it out so you could get a little better look at things. That's the spare and the battery that came with it.